Hello YouTube, this is ChardarYuGiOh here on the organization with lots of new support revealed for Secrets of Evolution. This is the set that comes out after new challengers. They have Gem Knight support, Raid Raptor support, Zombie support, Infernoid support, which up until now is a new archetype to me. And yeah, just lots of OCD support. So we'll start with Gem Knight Lady Lapis Lazuli. It's a level 5 Earth Rock fusion effect, has 2400 attack and 1000 defense, requires 1 Gem Knight Lapis and a Gem Knight monster, must first be fusion summoned, and you can only fusion summon one once per turn. And then once per turn you can send a Gem Knight monster from your extra deck to the graveyard, and if you do, inflict 600 damage to your opponent for each special summon monster on the field. Performapal support, it's a quick play spell. If a monster you control is destroyed during this turn, excavate the top 5 cards of your deck, special summon 1 excavated Performapal monster, and shuffle the other cards in your deck. Performapal Call, it's a normal trap. When an opponent's monster attacks directly, target the attacking monster, negate the attack, and if you do, add from your deck to your hand 1 or 2 Performapal monsters whose combined defense is lower than or equal to the attack of the attacking monster. After you activate this card, you can't special summon monsters from the extra deck until the end of your next turn. Superheavy Samurai Kagabo C, it's a level 3 Earth Machine with 500 attack and 1000 defense. You can only use each of its effects once per turn. You can tribute it to special summon a Superheavy Samurai from your hand, or during either player's turn, when a Superheavy Samurai monster you control is targeted for an effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard to negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. Superheavy Samurai Haraga E, level 2 Earth Machine Tuner, 300 attack, 600 defense. If you control no cards, you can special summon it from your hand. If it's special summoned this way, you cannot special summon monsters the rest of the turn, except for Super Heavy Samurai monsters. And if it's tributed for the tribute summon of a Super Heavy Samurai, while you have no spell or traps in your graveyard, you can special summon it from your graveyard. Super Heavy Samurai Soul Iwatushi, Earth Machine effect, 1200 attack, 0 defense. You can target a Super Heavy Samurai monster you control, equip it from your hand or your side of the field to the target. The monster equipped by this effect inflicts piercing battle damage, and if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 Super Heavy Samurai monster from your deck to your hand, except another copy of itself. And finally, Super Heavy Samurai get a Synchro Boss monster. It has 2400 attack and 3800 defense, which is just massive. Requires a machine type tuner and 1 or more Super Heavy Samurai non-tuners, and it's always treated as a Super Heavy Samurai card. I'm not sure if that's because of a mistranslation or why that effect's necessary, but it's there. It can attack while in defense position, and if it attacks while in defense position, apply the defense of the card for damage calculation. Once per turn during either player's turn, if you have no spell or trap cards in your graveyard, target a spell or trap card in your opponent's graveyard, set that card on your side of the field, and if it leaves the field, it's banished. So that's a very unique effect. Raid Raptors, a new archetype coming out. This is a Raid Raptor Vanishing Rainers. Level 4 Dark Winged Beast, 1300 attack, 1600 defense. Once per turn, during the turn it's normal summon or special summon a level 4 lower Raid Raptor from your hand. These are all the artworks, if you can't tell. Raid Raptor Nest, it's a continuous spell. You can only use its effect once per turn. If you control 2 or more Raid Raptor monsters, add 1 Raid Raptor monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. That's an incredibly good searcher, pretty much a repeatable tanky. Raid Raptor's Readiness, normal trap card. All Raid Raptor's monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. If you have a Raid Raptor's monster in your graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard and you take no damage that turn. Zombie. This is probably my favorite of the new cards. This is just generic zombie support. Level 3 Dark Zombie Tuner. 1300 attack, 0 defense. You can only use each effect of it once per turn. First effect, you can target 1 monster on the field, discard 1 card, and if you do, that monster gains a level. Or you can target a monster on the field, send a zombie type monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, that monster gains 1 level. If you activate the effect, you cannot attack for the rest of the turn except with zombie types. Since this is a dark tuner, this is insanely good because you can say have this in your graveyard and Zombie Master on the field. Discard a card with Zombie Master, special summon this, send a Mizuki to the grave to give it boost itself 1 level. Then you have 2 level 4s, so you can go into Beals or any really powerful level 8 synchro. And this just gives zombies a ton of plays. This is probably my favorite of the new cards revealed, mostly because it's generic support. Infernoids are a new archetype, at least to me. Level 4 Fire Fiend effect, 1800 attack, 0 defense, cannot be normal summoner set. Actually, since this is a completely new archetype, I'm just going to link this page. I'm not going to read through all the Infernoids, because this video is getting very long. But if you're interested in the Infernoids, just click the link in the description below. And if you like these new cards, post what you think of them in comments down below. And peace out, YouTube.